In the hushed stillness of the old world, a place where shadows stretched long and the moon hung like a watchful, silver eye, existed a secret war, not of nations or kings, but of fangs and claws, of an ancient animosity that bled through the centuries. I watched it all, a silent observer in the perpetual twilight of their existence. The first time I saw them clash, it was a blur of motion under a bruised sky. A lone figure, sleek and impossibly fast, moved with a predatory grace. He was one of the Crimson, they called themselves, though the locals whispered vampire. He moved through the unsuspecting village, a phantom drawn by the warmth of pulsing veins, his eyes like chips of ancient ice. The villagers, oblivious, slept soundly, their dreams undisturbed by the creeping dread that walked their cobbled streets. But tonight he wasn't alone. From the fringe of the ancient, whispering woods, a guttural snarl tore through the night. It wasn't the howl of a wolf, but something far more primal, more furious. A hulking shadow detached itself from the deeper gloom, its form shifting, muscles rippling under stretched skin. This was one of the silver claws, the werewolves born of the wild, driven by an instinct older than memory. The vampire, swift as thought, turned, his elegant features contorted into a snarl of disdain. Filthy cur. His silent challenge seemed to echo in the still air. The werewolf, now fully transformed, was a terrifying monolith of fur and sinew, its eyes burning with a feral intelligence. Then they met. It wasn't a fight. It was a maelstrom. The air itself seemed to crackle with their fury. Fangs flashed, meeting rending claws. The vampire, with impossible speed, darted in and out, a dark blur. The werewolf, a brute force of nature, tried to land crippling blows, each swipe capable of tearing a limb clean off. I heard the sickening thud of impact, the tearing of fabric, a low, inhuman growl from the vampire as a claw raked his side. He retaliated, with a chilling hiss, sinking his fangs deep into the werewolf's shoulder. But the beast was resilient. It roared, shaking off the vampire, and then, with a desperate lunge, tackled him. They crashed through an old stone wall, sending debris scattering like shattered bones. The sounds of their struggle intensified: snarls, sharp reports of bone against stone, the tearing of flesh. Just as dawn's first, faint blush began to paint the horizon, a strange quiet descended. The cacophony of battle ceased. I crept closer, my heart a frantic drum against my ribs. Through the dust and splintered wood, I saw them, the werewolf panting, bleeding but standing, and the vampire, slumped against the wreckage, still unnaturally still. His eyes were wide, fixed on the brightening sky, a look of profound, eternal weariness on his pale face. The werewolf let out a final mournful howl, a victory cry, perhaps, or a lament for the endless conflict. Then it turned, a silhouette against the coming light, and vanished back into the depths of the blackwood forest. I was left alone, with the chilling knowledge that this wasn't an end, but just another pause in the blood-soaked ballet of the crimson and the silver, forever bound by the moon's silent gaze.